Here with my very first Big Bang Theory Season 9 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am at rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 9, Episode 1. The title of this episode is called The Matrimonial Momentum. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we start off with Leonard and Penny at the place where they're going to get married at, and then Sheldon calls Leonard and tells him that women are the worst. He says that Amy broke up with him. During this conversation, Penny calls Amy, and Amy isn't happy that Penny is getting married without her there, because you want Leonard and Penny to have a wedding where everybody is there. That unfortunately does not happen. It's been 11 hours since Amy broke up with Sheldon, so he goes to her apartment and catches her off guard. Amy's going to watch the wedding at Howard and Bernadette's place, so apparently it's being live streamed or something. It's streamed somehow, some way. And Sheldon shows up at Bernadette and Howard's and stands outside and looks through the window of Howard and Bernadette's. Stuart's obviously there, and Raj is also there as well. Leonard's got vows for Penny. Sheldon wants to know if Amy is breaking up with him or not. Amy gets mad and says they're broken up. Leonard and Penny are now officially married. Sheldon needs a ride home. And actually, they weren't officially married yet. I think this happened before, but I wrote it out of order. But he needs a ride home. So Raj will take him home as Amy left to go went in the kitchen and Bernadette followed her. So the only people that actually got to see the wedding were Howard and, was it Howard and Stuart? Yeah, I think it's Howard and Stuart that actually officially got to see the whole thing. I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But I know they were the only ones there at the end. And Sheldon, of course, like I said, needs a ride home. Leonard carries Penny into the hotel room, and then they're about to get frisky. They start to kiss, and then Penny stops and says that all she can think about now is the woman that Leonard gave the kiss to that was on the ship or the boat ride or whatever the hell it was, the thing that Leonard went on when Penny wasn't around. In fact, Leonard tells Penny that he works with her on a daily basis, which really makes Penny mad. Sheldon calls his mom and tells her about the Amy situation. Remove her from your prayers. Leonard and Penny fight going up the stairs, and then Sheldon or Leonard goes in the apartment, and Sheldon tells Leonard he's glowing. And Leonard tells Sheldon that he's upset. He's not glowing. Sheldon's hands are full, so he goes over to Penny's door and says, knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. Penny opens and tells Sheldon, sorry to hear about you and Amy. And then Sheldon finds out Penny knew what Amy was thinking and was going to do. So Sheldon's upset about that. So the thing he was carrying in there was tea. So he takes his tray of tea and other things with it and wants Penny to open the door for him and then slam it when he leaves because he's really mad about that. So we're done here. Stuart finds out that Penny's back in her apartment all by herself. So he's a little excited about that. He was also hitting on Amy earlier in the episode. Sheldon complains to Leonard about women. Leonard can't believe that he's spending his wedding night with Sheldon. Really? I have never imagined, as Sheldon says, really? I could have never imagined it another way. And that's what ends the episode. So, okay episode, but I mean, these seasons are getting a little bit less in terms of like enjoyability. I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. My character of the episode is going to be Sheldon. And then, as many of you know, I rate Penny because Penny was the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory and continued watching The Big Bang Theory, along with the fact that the show is funny. I'm not a big sitcom fan, but this one I make an exception to. I also like The Good Place. Funny show with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson, amongst other people, but I don't know their names off the top of my head. So if you want to check out a good show that's funny, check out The Good Place. It had 4 seasons ended when it wanted to end, didn't get canceled or anything like that. But funny show. So I'll give Penny a 7.5 out of 10. I guess the short-haired Penny I'm not a big fan of, but she was good in this episode. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please Hulk smash that like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate it? And whom, if you had to choose as your character of the episode, and if you want to do what I do and rate Penny based off of how Penny looks, you can go ahead and do that. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You are watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.